Alright everybody, welcome to Mutation number 51, Certain Demise with Karax. This time we have P3, the best prestige, and we have two Mutators, Void Reanimators and Avenger. Both not super difficult, but both pretty annoying. So, first of all, I need to give a shout out to the user Moe, who indirectly taught me this building placement, which I think is awesome. So shout outs to them. And you can see here why it's awesome later. First we start with the gateway and forge. There's one space in between here, and then we'll build our cyber core and Twilight Council over here. So we're gonna get our workers on gas ASAP because we want as much gas as possible, but we also want around like 14 workers because we need a lot of cannons earlier on. On the left side, we're going to do the same thing as on the other side, which is we're going to build the Twilight Council with one space. Here, build another building just to like give some space here to heal and also to like block this path. So this one, I think I kind of messed up, so I blocked here just to make sure the Zerglings can't come around. And I have two cannons here just to make sure that this wave doesn't kill. You can see here the Zerglings funnel in slowly. And instead of like surrounding my cannons, they just walk in slow, one at a time. So yeah, see here, they're just kind of trapping themselves, getting the gateway, which I don't really care. And then we want a monolith as soon as possible because the monoliths are going to be what stops the reanimators, even when you're not really paying attention. We're going to start with the energy upgrade and then the range. We want range first, then we'll get speed. So the next wave is going to come around here, and my plan is to build here, and then after the wave is over, we're going to trap them so that like the reanimator might die before they even get close. Here we build a second monolith, and we're going to start breaking the buildings and killing the units, clearing here. The aberrations are actually quite annoying, so we want to make sure that we kill them first. Here, the next wave is here. We're gonna get the next upgrade, and then here, they're not funneling in here anymore, so we're gonna have to like focus. And if you see the reanimators, you should manually target them with your monolith. We're gonna take out that wave, and then the Devourer's gonna go home, but they're not gonna do anything. They're not like Phoenixes. So here we want a cannon here to block their path. And then this monolith will actually clear all those buildings and shoot whatever reanimators get close. So you see a dude here, so I'm gonna manually target him. We kinda wanna save our shots. So unfortunately I was too frugal with my shots, so I kind of lost the cannon, but no biggie. Here we use our purifier beam to kill it, and we just snipe it down, shoot it down. And after that's done, we want to expand ASAP. See here, with the reanimator, with the monolith, we can pretty much we can ensure that the Void Reanimators die quickly without reviving too much. See, another one's coming, but it's just gonna die. And then we want to build something here to protect against Reanimators coming and reviving right next to the Nexus. And we're also gonna build here so that we can block the units. We're gonna block the attack waves, or like the escort waves, I guess. This is to prevent my cannons from getting surrounded. And then here I leave one space so that the Zerglings, just like before, they can funnel in. I snipe that down with the orbital strike because I don't have a monolith in position. In the meantime, I'm building I'm building the batteries first to let them recharge energy. And then I get my Stargates. At this entrance, I put Energizer because we want to like kill them faster. We want to use that attack speed boost. And I almost died. Good thing we didn't let that die. That would have been bad. Waste of money. Attack wave is coming from the left, but it's not so dangerous, so we just kind of use orbital strikes to take care of those. Here, the next wave comes at 15. The hybrids come at 15. So we're gonna save our Purifier Beam and we're gonna start to get ready for the fight. So we put an Energizer, put some cannons, batteries in position. Get our fleet beacon. Okay, so Purifier Beam, start putting them out, start knocking them. And if they don't move, we can just pretty much get free shots. I warped in a Zealot to like lure him towards the cannons, and then he died. So now we begin carrier production soon. But here, first I want to put some static D on this side to make sure that Reanimators from this side don't revive the hybrid. Technically, like, doesn't matter so much. You can just kill them again, but it's kind of annoying to have to fight them again. So I just put something there to make sure that they don't cause any trouble. And now we begin carrier production. See, there, they will just like revive lings and stuff, and then you have time to snipe them. I don't want to spend money to make monolith there, so we just have 2 cannons. Here, 1 monolith, just in case like avoid the reanimators come from that side. And now, because the next wave comes at 23, we just kind of get a free Purifier Beam to just like kill stuff. And we want to get rid of those buildings. The first carriers will go to the left and clear out those buildings to make sure that the reanimators don't come from the left. And we can snipe that down. I got a robo here and an observer because reanimators will come from this side. So that ensures that I have vision. I lost the monolith unfortunately, but no big deal. So we're just slowly massing carriers. Right now we have 2. And we're gonna build some monoliths down here because they're gonna be used to assist us in against the 3rd set of bots. Here the monoliths won't reach, so you have to use orbital strikes. And since we're mostly gonna be limited on gas, using extra minerals on cannons is not a bad idea. We want to get like 4 or 5 carriers before 23 minutes. And earlier on I would like use Purifier Beams to clear the middle, but I realized that just triggers the strong enemies sooner, and I'm not quite ready for that, so I'm not actually going to go that way. Right now I have like a minute, so I'm just kind of using my time to like kill some buildings, just kind of poke at them. Actually gonna get more gateways because I'm gonna be floating minerals, and if I'm floating minerals then I can just build zealots. I got their revive upgrade, so they'll be used to tank. And now that 23 minutes is here, we're gonna go in with our Purifier Beam. See, Guardian's annoying, but not too deadly. Come in here, start poking at them, and then use Solar Lance. I don't think I should have Solar Lance on the same spot, but there's only 3 ground. The only ground units are hybrid, so it's not a big deal. We want to actually kill the things that can hit air. And then the ground units will lure the hybrid towards the monolith just because it's free damage. I built them for that reason. Carriers are kind of tickling this hybrid, so they're not following us. Okay, now fighting us here. Okay, get rid of it ASAP. Come on, okay. And now our carriers are gonna finish off the rest of the buildings here. We don't want the reanimators to come this way because that will cause a lot of trouble. And for this one you need 3 Stargates because production is really slow. And now we start to kill. We want to kill the Vipers because we hate Vipers. Vipers are very annoying. But they might come back. See, right here. Oh, that was the attack wave. I thought that was a reanimator, and so I kind of pushed the panic button. Slight mistake. Should have used it for the middle. But now, we're gonna hug along the bottom side. See, here I'm checking for buildings, nothing here, so we're gonna leave them alone. And now we're gonna use our carriers and call downs to, or like the Spear of Doom to clear the bottom area. See now floating so many minerals. One way to tell that units have been revived is that they start walking toward you, because the enemy defenses won't walk toward you for no reason. So I brought some sentinels and some probes, 2 probes just to make sure, and then I'm building cannons here because we're going to use them to fight the hybrid on this side. And I brought the sentinels for escort just to make sure that the probes get there safely. So here we're gonna kill these buildings with our carriers, and then oh look, the attack wave is here. Purifier beam, and then we use solar lance. The behemoths don't hit air, but as soon as they see other stuff, they're gonna come over and attack, which is great. Now, Reanimators might come from many angles, so we want to make sure that we're ready for them from all sides. So we have a monolith here, put some extra batteries just in case. And the last thing we need to do is just push across. This is the easy part. We have some fat ground units that can't hit me though, so not particularly concerned. And I'm gonna spread cannons just to make sure that Reanimators don't get there when don't go there when I'm not looking. Reanimator, die. And that should be about it.